Hey, hola, namaste. Welcome to Pearl Tarot. Today I'm back again with a pickup card on what are the urgent messages that you're meant to know at this point of time. So there are three piles, pile 1, 2, and 3 from your left to right. Choose the pile that you're most drawn to, and I will catch you in the next click. Hey there, my dear pile 1. So if you're drawn to this pile, the expansion, this is the right place for you to receive the message on some of the urgent messages that you are meant to know from that of the universe at this point of time. Yes, we can dive deep into that of the reading. Yes. Since you're drawn to this expansion card, first thing first, I find that the strong message that you're meant to know at this point of time is you're okay, right? You're okay because two things are happening simultaneously in your life. That is what I'm saying. One is that of the growth, and the other is that of the healing. And one is not separate from that of the other. That's like there are some times in our life where we have to focus only in our healing, like we have to retrieve from that of the surroundings, we have to have that of the close introspections in our life. That is one part of that of the life, right? And then there is some time when we have to solely focus on that of the growth, action, go-getting energy, the masculine energy. That's one time. But I find that since you're drawn to this expansion card, I find that you're going through both of this simultaneously, like that of the growth, the the vigor that you have, at the same time you are healing yourself. So here we have that of the revive, then we have that of the ephemeral, then we have the badger and that of the gringo, that's the healing wounds, then we have the peace, then we have the strong stability, loyalty. So many things are happening in your life simultaneously, and many things are like drawing your attention here, there. I have to focus in my growth, I have to focus in my stability, then I have to do my healing. So many things are being there, and what the urgent message here I'm seeing is all is well, like everything is going to be well and good. Actually everything is going to be more better than that you have ever imagined. And the part that you are here with the presence of ephemeral, I'm getting a strong message that you will cherish this time for a longer period of your life. Like this is like a there are many things that happens in our past, right? There are many inconsequential things that will happen in our life one after the other, and we kind of forget these things. It's not like we are having a memory loss, but it seems so inconsequential in that of the long run that we forget about it, right? But what I'm seeing now in this reading is that you will remember this, you will cherish this, you will remember these times that you have went through, because it's something like so significant in your soul's journey. That is what I'm saying here. Like you may take a lot of photos of this period of time, and when you come out of this cycle, like when you enter some sort of, yes, I had done it. One example that I can decipher this energy is, maybe you are you had gone through a rough relationship cycle. I'm not saying that you have breakup and something like that, but I'm feeling like I'm just deciphering the energy here, like you have gone through something very turbulent, relationship trauma maybe, and you are just coming out of it, but at the same time your professional life is calling you for the full attention. Like, so it's like you have to heal the trauma that have happened. At the same time, you can't close a blind eye, you can't show a blind eye to that of your career aspect. So you have to go and get the career, at the same time you have to heal yourself. So that's the energy that I'm getting from here strongly. So once you come out of this stage, that means maybe you have achieved that stability in the career, and you somehow have healed the relationship trauma along this path of growth. That is what I'm saying. Like along this journey you are healing it, you are less focused on this relationship thing that have happened, and somehow, because you have to exert your masculine energy, the go-getter energy, into some area of your life with the presence of river, you have to take the jumps, you have to take the leaps, and you are doing it. And because of that, you're gaining the stability, the inner peace. That has all been very vocal in this reading. Like it is literally written peace, stability, and all this cherishing the moments and all. So since you go through this, and once you come out to that of the other side of this journey, what I find is that it was troublesome, but at the same time it enables you to see a part of yourself that you never knew existed. Like you never thought you could do both, you could be this and you could be that. That's the energy that I'm getting from here strongly. And with the presence of this trunk, what I'm saying is like being a safe space for your own, like this can be one message from the universe, this can be interpreted into different ways, but strongly what I'm finding is that be gentle with yourself and don't use harsh words with yourself. Like Yes, the life itself is requiring you to have the leap of faith with the presence of the deer and jumping through that of the clouds. You can see whether you are landing on through that of the ground or to that of a next cloud, it seems. So you have to be gentle with yourself, and through this gentleness, you will analyze that you are the safe space that you are searching in everyone. And through this recognition, you will get a inner strength that is like the comfort of your own home, that you will find your own home in yourself through this path that you are taking in. And finally, I'm saying that you're going to land in that of the ground itself. Like, yes, you are taking the leap and it seems like you are jumping through that of the clouds, but you will land in that of the stability that's written in your cards itself. So it's like you will jump into that of the stability. That's what I'm getting from here strongly. Yes, we can dive into the rest of cards. Yes, my dear pile one, it seems like this period of time when you're watching this reading, it would be highly beneficial for you if you believe in archangels to pray for them for healing and all, because it seems like they are closely working with you in one form or other. Yes. So here we have that of the Puma that shows that of the power awakening, the masculine energy. Then you have that of the way of divine feminine, that's like the female energy, that's the feminine energy that I'm seeing. And you have the Merlina. You're confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. Then you have the Archangel Uriel, that is, your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. Yes, that's a powerful message, like that goes very well with that of the expansion card that you get, that is educate your mind and senses. It seems like the urgent message from the universe is that if you are like having some self doubt, or if you have some indecisiveness, you do not know which path to take in this troublesome moment, like with the two of swords, that's the energy that I'm picking here. Like, do not know which path to choose. It's not because your intuition is not guiding you properly, it's not because there is something wrong with you. Okay, it's simply because you may lack certain information. It may be because of some information gap that you have. So it's better to seek out for that of the advice in such situation. Like, go and ask some people about who have already ventured into it. Like, if you're looking for an university to join, so and you do not know which is the major that you have to take, and it's like we can't predict the next 25 years which job that we have to do from that of the limited information that we have. So this indecisiveness is not because of your lack of information. Sorry, it's not because of your something that's not wrong with you. It's nothing wrong with you, that's the emphasis here. It's because of this information gap, the knowledge gap. So seek advice. So that is one of the energy that I'm picking here. Yes, coming to that of the main focus here with the masculine and the feminine energy and this confusion. I'm seeing a lot of confusion in this reading regarding your energy. Like, you are very much confused, and that's because you're going into some place that you never expected to be in. Like, you are going to be in something very new. It never happened. So you may not be getting any information from your past. You can't analyze the past and get information because this is a new journey. Okay, my dear friend, this is a new journey. It's something that you haven't ventured till date. So it's completely new, a new terrain. The expansion, you're going into a different level of your life. So it's completely new for you. And that's the reason why you have a lot of indecisions happening. And the most highlighted part here is both your feminine and masculine energy is activated. Like, that will be a confusing energy if you haven't activated the both parts simultaneously. Okay, like, okay, some part I will be in my feminine energy, then I will, like, after some time I would be in my masculine energy. It seems like this is a time where both of them in its divine form, it's not just simply getting activated, it's in the divine form, it's getting activated. So it's like two powerful energies now residing with you. And that may be also the reason why you are feeling a lot of confusion. You may be feeling a lot of indecisiveness. That is what I'm getting. And with the presence of the Archangel Uriel, I'm very curious that I find a lot of resentment and anger that is residing with you. And I'm not calling you out. It's a very natural for humans to feel that, especially when you are going through something very new, very uncomfort. It will seem so uncomfortable because it's all new terrain for you. So it seems like what the message here is. Yes, it will be so new. Yes, this is something that have never happened in my life that I acknowledge. At the same time, showing the anchor to myself and to that of the people around me is not going to subside all these things. Like it's not going to reduce the effect of all these things because it's already going to happen whether I like it or not. With the presence of expansion, I'm going to this stage of my life. So it's like, be gentle with you. That's a strong message that I'm getting here. And at the same time, with the presence of the divine feminine and that of the masculine energy, you do not want to be hyper focused on which energy that you are in, because it's going to happen either way. It's like you don't want to, one close analogy that I'm getting here is, we eat food, we digest them, right? And we are not consciously stating to our mind or to my body that, okay, I wanted to digest my food now. Like, yeah, I just ate, so it's like I have to digest this. First I will digest the juice that I drink, then I will digest this. Like, we are not going to say it to our body, or we are not controlling it. It's something that happens naturally. And at the same time, a tree that is growing, it's happening naturally, right? The seasons that is coming, the winter, the summer, all this is coming naturally. And that's what I'm getting. So it's like, gently I can say is, don't be a control freak, okay? I'm not saying that you're a control freak. I'm just saying that, you know when we are so in the masculine energy, we wanted to control everything, we wanted to know everything, we have to find answers for everything. That's all good, that's very good. Like, that's nice because you have a direction in your life. That's very much good. But at the same time, there is something that will happen automatically, that will happen because it's the time for happening, it's meant to happen. That is a feminine energy, receiving energy. And at the same time, you can't sit simply because everything is going to happen to me. Yeah, everything is meant, so it's going to happen. No, it's like we have to put in the work. It's like going writing an exam. The exam is very difficult, okay? So that it's like, okay, if I'm meant to pass the exam, I'm going to pass the exam. That's the receptive energy, right? I am in that receptive energy, and we all know that where it's going to end. So then there is a masculine energy. I have to control everything, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to study everything. And it's, I don't think it's humanly possible to complete a entire syllabus within that of the few days of exam. It's not possible. But so we will do something selective, like here, there. But at the same time, we have an idea of everything, right? So it's like masculine energy and feminine energy in balance. That's a strong message that I'm getting. So believe in yourself and be gentle with yourself. So if you have to take anything from this, my long rattle, it's that: believe in yourself and be gentle with yourself. At the same time, balance with that of the feminine and masculine energy. Yes, we can dive into the rest of cards here. So we have the Hangman, the Four of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and King of Pentacles. So one thing first, I would say that it's like, the balance that we have spoken earlier, that's very much true here with the presence of the Hangman and the Four of Cups. It seems like there is a time for you to see things from that of the different perspective. And with the presence of that of the Four of Cups, when you want to seek advice from someone, ask advice, ask guidance, okay? That be vocal when you need help. That's one message that I'm getting. And with the presence of the Hangman, it seems like through this process of getting help from that of the others, it can be as simple as allowing to, like, receiving. Like, don't be so resistant of receiving. So it seems like once you allow the others to help you, you are going to see a different perspective. That is a message that I'm getting. And with the presence of the self-care, that's a very strong here. I was like, okay, this message fits so well, it seems so like handpicked, it seems. So with the presence of the self-care, drowning doesn't always require water. Remember, drowning doesn't always require water. That's so powerful, right? That means you don't do anything, like literally you don't do anything at all, and you constantly overthink a lot, like constantly think and do nothing. And by the end of the day, you may not have significantly achieved anything, but you will feel so drained, right? You feel like you have done some Mount Everest climbing, it seems, but you didn't do anything. It's, you may be simply scrolling through that of the phone, it seems, in a way that it's, you're drowning yourself, you are betraying yourself, but it may seems like you're doing something. So it's like you don't always want some external things to harm you. So what the urgent message is that, be gentle with yourself. You may not be always requiring other people to say bad words to you or to harm you. It's like that potential is within yourself to harm yourself. So be gentle with yourself. have great self talk. Okay, if you can't say good things to yourself, just numb your mind. Okay, just numb your mind and act like, be heavy on masculine energy, go act, do things instead of negative self talks and overthinking. And I am getting, actually, I'm feeling a lot sad when I am reading these cards, because it seems like you are drowning yourself. And my dear friend, that's not a good path to go down into. So be gentle with yourself. And when you find you want to criticize yourself, do something productive. I'm not saying do something productive, even just do something like, just go and play with a kid, or just sit by yourself, but don't overthink and think out of happiness, that I always says in this channel. Like, don't think out of happiness. So just be gentle with yourself. And with the presence of page of pentacles and king of pentacles, that is what I'm saying, like, you have the great potential. And since it's been so new to you, this is something that you haven't experienced in the past, so you are just analyzing the past a lot to get information to that of the future. But here the urgent message from the universe is that this is new for you. With the presence of page of pentacles, this is something new. Accept that this is new. This is something that you haven't done. It is not a recurring cycle. It's not a, you know one such example that I can say to decipher this energy is, there is a person who have that of an past romantic trauma. And one was when this person was in the teenage self, and this person was drawn to a particular person so heavily. And since it's the teenage, right, it's that of the first love, it can't be called even first love. And this person is having huge crush on that person, and the other person doesn't even know this person exists. So it's like this person, like, churns inside out, because that love is not reciprocated, because it's one sided, because this person never said. And even if they said, it's not going to get into fruition. So it's just the crush that they felt in that of the teenage self. And then the next time, this person, the same person, falls for another manipulator, maybe a very toxic person. And this toxic person made our person into get into a situationship type. And then once this person, our person, come out from that of the both these situations, it's like this person is killing themselves by self-sabotaging, by saying that I always attract non-committal types, I always attract bad persons, I always attract this, that, and criticizing why I can't be strong enough, why I can't heal myself, why I am always going after emotionally unavailable people, like self-sabotaging, like using harsh words to oneself. But the reality is, both of them are two different things. Like, one is just a teenage crush, and the other is they just fall for a manipulator. It always happens, because when the emotional side of our brain do crazy stuff sometimes, really. So this is one example that I can decipher. So stop it, because you have a lot of potential. So if you get into a new cycle, don't compare it with that of the past, thinking that this is recurring thing that have happened in my past, like this is happening again and again. But it is not. Okay, it's not happening again and again. It's a new cycle. Acknowledge it, because you are getting a fresh slate here, a fresh start, actually, with the presence of page of pentacles. And you are going to get into this king of pentacles. King of pentacles is the ultimate energy in the pentacles. Like, it is the king, damn king. Okay, so it's like you have the potential to take it to that of the highest, and you are actually going to take it into that of the highest level. So I hope this message somehow helped you. And it seems so heavy, but yes, I hope that it resonates and rings bell in somewhere. And if you enjoy, can consider subscribing to my channel. Hopefully I will catch you in my next reading. Till then, take care. Bye. Hey there, my dear pile too. So if you're drawn to this pile, this right place for you to receive the message on what are the urgent messages that are meant to know at this point of time. So you are drawn to that of the spirit messages, observe limitations. So it seems like spirit have a lot to say here, like literally a lot to say. Yes, we can dive deep into the reading. Yes, my dear pile too. So we have that of the Serena that shows that I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. Then you have the Oceana that is take action. You are in touch with your truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. Then you have that of the weak decay. Then you have that of the root salt. First thing first, it's like one strong message that I'm getting is you're going to succeed and to think that you're going to do. And if you have some sort of crisis related to that of the finance, like how I'm going to finance this, how is this going to be abundant, like just trust the process. That is what here the strong message is. It's going to be okay. And with the Serena and Oceana, what I'm getting is, do the process actually with that of the belief that it's going to be successful. Like, don't do it with self-doubt. With the presence of that of the weave here, that literally a spider weaving that of the web, when that of the spider weaves that of the web, it's like it's just simply weaving it and simply sit in that of the mid, and then the flies come in and it eats the food, right? So it's like it's doing its part and trusting that the universe will provide. That's the energy that I'm getting here. Just trust that this is going to be successful, and then start doing. Like, believe that if you want to pass an exam, okay, you have to believe that you are going to pass the exam. You pass the exam, that, like, it's the energy of manifestation, right? You believe that it's actually happening in your life, and with that belief you are going towards that goal. That's the energy that I'm picking. It can be like if you're applying for a lot of jobs, analyze that you have already got the job. Like, you have already secured your dream job. You got what you want. You got into that of the company with that of the pay that you deserve, and all those jobs. And yes, this I already got. Now I'm applying for job just because I want to get there. I'm just weaving the way, the path to it. It's already been done. That's the energy that I'm getting. So do the things as if you have already succeeded in it. Like, it can be a new business venture. So it's like you are having trouble regarding how I'm going to finance it. If it's going to that of a college or university, it's like how I'm going to finance it, whether I will be able to repay this all energy. So it's like, do this as if you have already got the result that you wanted. That's a strong message that I'm getting. And with the presence of that of the salt, it seems like this is a time for you to have protection, because salt is having a lot of healing energy as well as that of the protective energy. And in some native customs, it's believed that putting that of the salt near your bed actually attracts, like, it enables to break down the negative energy that's surrounding around you. So it seems like what it's meaning here is you are protected in your journey. At the same time, it's like, with the presence of the root that I'm seeing here is, whenever a plant, when you sow a seed, for some couple of days, or depending upon the type of the plant, a couple of years, couple of months, maybe you may not be seeing anything at all, because that is the time when the roots are coming out. It's going so deep into the soil in search of the things, right? So you may be in that state of your life, like, things are happening underneath that of the surface, and this is not that of the time for you to spill that to anyone. Like, don't speak vocally about these things, even if to that of the people whom you love and care. That's the energy that I'm getting with the presence of the roots and the salt. So keep it low. Keep it low till that of the shoots rise up above that of the ground. That's the energy. Let that of your results speak for you, rather than just being so vocal about your aspirations, your goals, your end results. Instead of that, let the results speak volume. That's the energy that I'm getting. Yes, we can dive into the rest of cards here. So we have that of the antelope and the wheat nourishment. Then we have diamond tiger of the black moon that says the second chances bring success. Second chances bring success. Okay. Then we have that of the child of the life. Then you have the butterfly and that of the snowdrop, that is hope. First thing first, be hopeful. And the DK card, I didn't interpret in that of the first layout. And when I was like, okay, I'm going to take this card and put the next new level, that's when I noticed the DK card. So it seems like you may have tried something for some time and it may not have worked out at that time, but you're going to do it this time. So this would be very much evident for those people who are trying it for that of the next time. Like, you have tried and failed. Like, just say one example is, you're going through that of the driving test. Okay, like, you're going to take that of the license, that for to drive that of the car or what all it may be, and you failed it the first time and you're going to that of the second time. So this message is like, second chance bring that of the success. So it may affect you that way. And with the presence of that of the decay here, something has like gone away, withered away, something has come to an end. And my dear friend, every end is a new beginning. That's a message that I'm getting. And you have like two butterflies here that shows metamorphosis, that shows change, transformation, and all. And that comes very, that message is so profound since you got the DK card also. That's like, and even that of the hummingbird, it seems like it's coming, it's like the phoenix rising from the ashes. That's the energy that I'm picking here. It's like you are rising above from some situation that have caused, that have entered, literally, that have caused troubles to you and that have entered. So it's like, be hopeful in the situation. At the same time, the gentle message is, with the presence of nourishment, it can often symbolize, eat healthy. Okay, eat healthy and take care of your physical vessel that you are in, because health is lost, everything is lost, it seems. So, and even that of the moon, that is what it just draws my attention to. And you can literally see in that both of the cards there are moons, the phases of that of the moon. Like, it's the cycle of the life, okay? Some things that ends and new things begins. And it's like the moon going through that of the different phases. It's like, it's the same sort of energy that I'm picking. Like, you're into that of the moment of transformation. And it seems like the light in the end of tunnel is not going to happen, but it's there. Okay, the transformation is there. You got two butterflies here that shows transformation. You got phases of the moon here that shows it's kind of like changing. So if anything is permanent, it is the change is the permanent constant here. Okay, yes, we can dive into the rest of cards. Okay, so I think that this, that card is referred to as that of the C melodies. I think I should use C melodies a lot because it seems like it's fitting so well with that of the reading. You have that of the Nine of Wands, you have the Six of Wands, you have that of the Strength and the Page of Cups. It seems like with the presence of the Nine of Wands, you are in that of the last stage of something that is kind of like, the Nine of Wands is the most, I would say, hectic card. And you can literally see that in this depiction, this person is literally, his one foot has gone away and his hands is kind of fractured, and he's actually limping over here. That means that a long journey, that's something that I'm seeing here. It's like you are being in this journey for a quite a long period of time, and you're questioning yourself, you have lost a part of yourself. Something has, this journey has taken a toll on you, that's what I'm getting. But what the universe here is saying that be courageous, tame that of the lion in front of you, because you have to find the inner strength, because you are taking that of the final stages here. And with the presence of the Six of Wands, it's going to be successful. Like, this is going to be success, this is going to be one of that of the milestones in your life with the presence of Page of Cups. Because after this thing that you are in, the journey that you are in, and it would be very subjective to the people watching out with this reading, but it's like once you come out of it, it kind of, you will understand that this journey actually created some sort of new you, because past you has died in some way. One example that I can decipher this is, you are going through that of a troublesome period of your life, and there is no way, you have to come out of it, and the only way to come out of it is to go through it. There is no shortcuts. You can't, just go around the thing. No, the only way to be out of this situation is going through this situation, like head first, dive deep, go into it. It's the only way that you can come out of this situation. That's what I'm seeing here. And with the presence of that of the Strength card, it's re-emphasizing that you are courageous and you have the inner strength. And once you come out of the situation with the presence of the Page of Cups, it will actually create a new you. Once you come out of this journey, you will understand that the old you has just passed. Like, it's no longer visible. A new person has emerged. A new person have come out, because at that point of time when you were in that of this journey, there is no other way other than being courageous, other than being powerful. There's no other way out. So you have to be that courageous person, you have to be the person for yourself. And once you come out, it would be a completely a new person with the presence of Page of Cups. And universe is emphasizing that you will not be this rough always. Like, when you are in that of the troublesome time, you would be very, you would be cutthroat, you will be getting angry fast, you will be getting into tears fast, or something like that. And once you attain the thing that you wanted, you will go to that of the softness of your heart will comes back. That's the energy that I'm getting with the presence of Page of Cups. And then you have this journey card that shows half the treasure is the journey on the path to finding it. Yes, so that's like the famous message, right? Like, 90 percentage is that of the journey, and just the 10 percentage is the end goal, it seems. So half the treasure is the journey on the path to finding it. I'm leaving the messages here, and I hope this reading truly resonate with you. If it does, consider subscribing to my channel. Hopefully, I will catch you in my next reading. Till then, take care. Bye. Hey there, my dear pile tree. So, if you're drawn to that of the secret temptation, this is the right place for you to receive that of the messages, the urgent messages from that of the universe. Yes, we can dive deep into the reading. Yes. So, we have, as you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. Then you are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. Then we have that of the tent that shows the maintenance, encouragement, and guidance. Then you have that of the working staff that is support, encouragement. Encouragement is the twice. Then you have that of the throw. So first urgent message that I'm getting is universe is going to gift you with some sort of magical things to the life. Like it seems like it can be anything. Uh, I think at this stage, okay, I don't want to interpret anything from my life now. So I would just simply say that one urgent message that I'm getting here is you will be gifted by the universe related to something that you never expected to come at this point of time. With the presence of the crow, it seems like you're collecting some sort of trophies. It's something that you're collecting. The crow is collecting the gems. So it seems like you're going to get something that is so significant. Uh, for a person, I would say that relationships are important. Getting a solid life partner is kind of important. It's very important. And getting into a good career that enables them to get the bread butter for their livelihood is important. So these are some sort of milestones, it seems, right? It's milestone, you graduating from a university, or you getting that of the first hit in your business, or your YouTube channel blowing up, or what I would say, getting into that of the person whom you wanted to be with and getting into a committed relationship, or meeting your soulmate for the first time. All these are some sort of milestones. Getting your job that you wanted all the time. So these are also some sort of milestones that is happening, right? And the universe is going to gift you with some sort of milestones like that, like the straw is for you. And with literally you have that of the Zana card, it shows that the hardships is behind you. So it seems like you have ventured out of something deep and dark, or it can be simply that you were going monotonous in the life. It may not be something very turbulent. It's something like same old. I wake up, I cook my food, go to the job, then come back, earn my livelihood, go to the parties maybe, then sleep. So the day is over. So this is kind of monotonous, nothing new is happening, and suddenly universe is blessing you with something, a trove, actually something gem, something that you want to collect. So with the presence of that of the tent and the walking staff, it seems like the universe is guiding you with taking care of your body a lot. And since you're drawn to that of the secret temptation, it seems like it's going to be useful. Okay, it's in some way or other it's going to be useful, it seems like. Yeah, we can dive into the rest of cards here. I want to say a strong message here. Since you're drawn to a face, actually, a literally a face, it seems like some sort of person is coming to your life, which will seem so homey to you. Like you have always known this person for so much time, and it seems like since there is the temptation and all, it seems like it can be romantic. And if you are nowhere in that realm of your life, you are nowhere near that of this romantic attribute, then it seems like it can be a good great friendship that's coming to your life. But most probably I'm seeing a romantic aspect to it. With the presence of that of the shelter, with the presence of the beaver and the brinch, you have that of the home. Then you have that of the bat. Then you have the circle close of tenant, then the patak mana. So all that shows me, first thing first, with the presence of the shelter and the beaver, it seems like the milestone that I was speaking earlier. Like, okay, this is something that's very tangible and it's coming to my life. And the beaver often speaks about longevity of life, speaks about, stability, long term. That's longevity, that's what I'm getting. So it seems like something or someone. I'm saying someone because there is the secret temptation, so it can be a soulmate, it can be someone you whom you are going to resonate so deeply with. And I'm seeing a romantic tension to it, but it may not be for all the people watching this reading. And it But nevertheless, I would say that you will feel home with this person, that's for sure. And this person is going to stay for a long period of time. And that's one interpretation. And the other is that a trove, something that's like significant, is coming to your life, that's going to stay for a long period of time, that would seem so familiar and so homey, and you would feel comfort there. That's the energy that I'm getting. And with the presence of this medicine of that of the butterfly and the rare intersection of heaven and earth, it seems like meeting a soulmate. And if that doesn't happen in your life, it seems like it's heavily on the cards. It seems like you're going to meet someone so significant, that's for sure. And if it's not the case, it seems like you're going to find maybe the career that you always dreamt of, and that is going to fall into your laps. Or the home that you always wanted is going to be yours. So it can be anything that seems so stable, and there is the longevity present. Okay, so since I'm reading for a group of people, it seems the messages would be like very, I can read the energies like you're going to get something that is long, homey, comfort, and it can be a person or a thing, and it can be different for different people. That's the energy that I'm picking up here strongly. And with the presence of this shelter, that's kind of like taking me into this shelter home vibe and all. So if you're a person who is kind of like in the go a lot, take some rest and take care of your body, it seems, because a medicine like healing yourself is also very much prominent here. So some sort of intersection is going to happen in your life with the presence of this cross, the meeting of heaven and the earth. It's a very powerful card to come to your reading. Okay, so since it is the some sort of intersection is coming to your life, so it's better to take care of your body. So nourish your body in some way or other. I have already said this message prior. Yeah, that's the. And this we can dive into the rest of cards. So we have that of the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Swords, Eight of Coins, and the Four of Swords. Depending upon that of the type of the cards, the message can be one thing, but different the same cards from the different decks will have a different type of interpretation. So based upon this Four of Swords from this particular deck, what I'm getting is that you are going to get that home or shelter, something like if you wanted to relocate or if you want to change the place that you are living, then that's in the cards for you. That's a strong message that I'm getting. And with the presence of Ace of Swords and the Queen of Swords, it seems like you are going to be cutthroat and decisive. Like when you speak to that of the universe or when you speak to anyone, as a matter of fact, speak clearly for the things that you want. Don't play around. Like, yeah, I kind of need it, but it is fine if you can provide me this also. Like, don't butter it up a lot. Just speak as the things as it is. Like if you want a pay raise, go and ask as it is. If you're not willing to do this, say as it is. No itself, no is a complete sentence. Okay, that's the one thing. And with the presence of Eight of Coins, I always get this. When we put oil to that of the machinery, it kind of works smoothly. Like that's the energy that I'm getting whenever I see Eight of Coins here. Like when you put that of the oil, it's going to grow. It's like it's the growth progression. It's the card of linear accession, I would say. Like it's working smoothly, it's going smoothly. So if you find something, there was some sort of roadblocks in your life, it's kind of like it's like universe is putting oil to that of the roadblock, so now you can move smoothly, the machine is going to run smoothly. That's the energy that I'm getting. I am getting a lot of interpretation that I don't think it's PG-13, so I don't want to say it at that time. So yes, that's the. And then with the presence of opportunity, you will prove yourself and discover if you brave the rough seas. So with the presence of opportunity, I'm not going to take the word by word interpretation, but more likely I'm getting a message that one opportunity would fall in your lap, like fall in your lap, and you will laugh. Maybe that's why it's coming like laugh. And yes, that is also the. With the presence of Ace of Swords, I'm like very certain that you are going to get something like you never see that in that particular light, but since this particular thing that comes into your life, you will begin to see that in that light. That's kind of cryptic, I know that. But this is the place that I'm going to leave the reading, and I hope this reading truly resonates with you. If it does, consider subscribing to my channel. Hopefully, I will catch you in my next reading. Till then, take care. Bye.